guys, Eric here from Tactical Intelligence. So if you're coming from the blog post, linking from that, you've already got some background about this training pistol, but for those who are viewing this directly in YouTube without having the benefit of reading the blog post beforehand, I just wanted to quickly give an overview of this training pistol. It's put out by Next Level Training. The owner is the former contestant on Discovery's or History Channel's Top Shot, Mike Hughes. You might remember him. He has created this company called Next Level Training, and they have this fantastic new training pistol called the SIRT. You can see here. So the SIRT stands for basically shot indicating resetting trigger, and it's actually one of the most unique laser training devices that I've encountered in a long time. I mean, laser training has been around for a while, but nothing like this. So the way that it's unique is that it actually has two laser units built into the pistol itself. One is lights up when you take the slack out of the trigger, as you can see with this red laser, and the second one engages when you complete your trigger pull. Now what that does is it really helps you to train proper trigger control and trigger mechanics when you're shooting a pistol. That and front sight focus is by far the most important two techniques that you really need to master. And the most difficult one happens to be trigger control. Most firearms enthusiasts and people involved in firearms training have the most difficulty really training that trigger so that you can control it, so that you can have accurate shots. So let me just demonstrate a little bit that on a target, how that looks, and how you can use this SIRT trainer to improve your shooting ability. All right, so what I have here is an upper torso silhouette, and basically 1 yard distance or 1 foot distance is equal to 1 yard in a real full-size target. So it's a great indoor training target. But basically, as you can see, as I put or take out the slack again off the trigger, the red laser lights up on the target, and as I finish and pull the trigger, the green laser or shot indicator is then displayed on the target. Now, proper trigger mechanics tell you not to let go of the trigger completely and then take your shot and let go and take your shot. What you'll learn is that you want to release the trigger and reset it and then take the shot, and reset it and take the shot. So what that does is teaches you this by focusing and making sure that that red laser stays illuminated. It teaches you proper trigger mechanics in that way. So beyond proper take-up and resetting of the trigger, the next thing that a lot of people struggle with when it comes to shooting a firearm is the trigger manipulation in itself. A lot of people, when they shoot the trigger, they especially right-handed shooters, it tends to go down and left, as you can see the laser as they're shooting. And what this does is obviously misplaces the shot. And you can really do a good job at self-diagnosing with this kind of a pistol, and you can make sure that you are focused on one specific spot in one specific location, and the green laser is not dancing all over the place, which shows you that your trigger control needs some improvement. So beyond the huge benefits of learning proper trigger control with this pistol, obviously the other benefits are repetitive practice and not having to burn through a lot of your ammunition to get this kind of a practice. So you really get high volume and really well self-diagnosed training with this kind of pistol. Some of the other benefits: it has removable magazine, so you can practice reloads, speed reloads, tactical reloads, and such. The slide does not work; it's fixed, so you're not going to get obviously a slide that locks back. The other thing is it is very similar in shape and size and everything to a Glock 22 or a Glock 17. So I actually have the Glock 22, the 40 caliber one, and it is pretty much almost exact. So this fits into all my holsters with no problem. If you are a 1911 fan, you're not going to probably like the the way the trigger pulls too much. It's not as sweet of a trigger as a 1911. It's kind of mushy like a Glock is, so you'll feel it's a lot like that. But you can learn a lot from this pistol. I'm hoping in the future that they do come out with a 1911 version for you 1911 fans. And I know that they're coming out with a number of other products soon. So check it out, the SIRT training pistol by Next Level Training. This seems like an excellent training tool. And I hope in a few months to do a recap of how my training is going and to see if there's any improvements. But so far, I really like this pistol and what it teaches.